Today is the first episode of a whole series we're starting called Today We Talk About. Today we talk about Horological Machine No. 1, the foundation of MB&F. When I created MB&F, I had this idea that timepieces are art. And if it's art, I want to create 3D kinetic art pieces which give time. So I would deconstruct traditional watchmaking and reconstruct it into a 3D machine. HM1 was designed with my good friend Eric Giroux. One day I arrived back from a long flight from Singapore and I sketched two circles, Büsser and friends. One side was going to be the time, which was going to be basically Büsser, and one side was going to be the friends, where I was going to invite every year one of the different incredible watchmakers I've been working with to create the complication. It was two worlds coming together, and where the worlds come together, you've got the heart beating. And you had this central tourbillon, which was the heart, where bringing people together actually generated energy. Bringing people together actually made the heart beat. And that was the whole project, that was MB&F. I think in our industry, we're more and more losing the concept of humanity. It's all about branding, status, but it's less and less about the artisans and the creators and the human beings who actually are the talent which create these pieces. So I wanted to bring that back. Hence, HM1 is actually built like a human being. I think it's the only watch movement in history which is built like a human being. You've got 4 barrels, 2 barrels on each side. They're the lungs. They bring the energy to the heart, which is at the center. The oxygen of the lungs comes to the heart, which is at the center. And then it sends the information where? To the 2 hands. That was the whole philosophical concept of HM1. Amongst the many amazing features of this piece is the battle axe rotor which winds it up. So it's also an automatic movement. And this very, very defining design is an inspiration of a Japanese manga of the 70s called Grendizer, Goldorak in French. And Goldorak is one of the first ever transformer robots. And when I was a kid, 8, 9, 10 years old, I would come back from school and look at 20 minutes of an episode where Grendizer would save the world against all the nasty people who want to destroy it. And then I would go back into my room and I would be Grendizer. I was saving the world every day. So in November 2005, I take my little suitcase and go around the world for 3 weeks and go and see all the great retailers I've been working with at Harry Winston. And I arrive with a design of HM1 and this. What is this? This is a 3D print. You used to call them stereolithographies. And we had a dial, which was actually just a photocopy of the drawing Eric had done, and we glued in it, and Eric had hand painted it. And I went to see 12, 15 retailers, and 6 retailers were crazy enough, or trustful enough, or insane enough to actually say yes. The whole concept of the friends is way more powerful and way more important than what people think. From the people who supported me and made these pieces come true at the beginning, to the retailers who supported me and financed me because I didn't have enough money for that, for the first customers who were crazy enough to believe in what we did. It's been a full circle of people who've been there to support this crazy dream I had, and I can't say thank you enough to all of them.